We all know a nice hot drink can make you feel a bit better when you've got the sniffles. Have you ever thought they would help cure your cold? Well, it can't cure. There's no cure for the cold.
There's no cure for the common cold, no. But a steaming mug of fruit cordial may actually help fight flu symptoms like a runny nose or a cough or a sore throat, which is why we've got this stuff on the table this morning.
So are we likely to ditch our painkillers in favour of a nice warm glass of squash? That squash has been around for ages.
It's been rebranded that. It's a BBC squash, that one. Dr. Rosemary's with us along with author Janie Lee Grace. Is this nice and warm?
That's
warm.
It's
warm.
It is warm.
That's warm. Well, should we help ourselves?
Let's have. I'm feeling a bit
sniffly.
Yes.
While you tell us, Rosemary, first, whether this actually has any medical foundation at all.
It was a survey done by the Common Cold Centre in Cardiff, which is a well-recognised good place for research on common colds. It was small. They only did it on 30 people, but they discovered that particularly if the cordial's heated up to 70 degrees, which is, you know, a good hot glass of cordial, apple and blackcurrant, it really did help relieve.
Has to be 70 degrees, has to be apple and
Well,
blackcurrant.
they did, that's what they did it on. I suspect that honey and lemon would work just as well, but the research was done on apple and blackcurrant cordial.
Okay.
Heated to 70 degrees, so just be very carefully put it in the microwave. Fine.
You just enjoy that because no, obviously you want it. No, it's fine.
I was holding it. Wait.
Do you hold with this in your house?
Well, yeah, I absolutely hold with warm drinks, very much so. I think, as Rosemary said, honey and lemon would, in my opinion, be even better. I mean, I actually avoid cordials often because they often contain artificial sweeteners, which is not great. But, of course, they have got some vitamin C in many cases, which is good. They've got bioflavonoids in there. But I think, you know, it's so simple and so cheap just to use a little bit of lemon juice. You can add some honey to sweeten it. Garlic is fantastic if you've got colds and flu and coughs, you know, some crushed garlic, just boil it all up in a pan, strain it off, and you know it's very likely that you'll get great relief from your symptoms, better than any kind of preparation you'll get from the chemist.
Well, and if you've boiled up garlic, I should imagine you're not going to give it to too many other people, are you?
Absolutely no French kissing.
What about whiskey? A little tot of warm whiskey?
Because
that anaesthetises the... Well, this is what I tell myself, doesn't it?
I think last thing at night, in the evening, a hot toddy with honey, lemon and a wee dram of your favourite tipple, fine.
Well, just how weird dram though.
I knew you'd ask me that. I knew you'd ask me that.
About that much?
Just look, because doesn't alcohol lower your body temperature, does it?
Yes, it can do. It can vasodilate, which is widen the blood vessels, which can lower your body temperature. But on the other hand, if you're putting it in a hot drink, that will counteract that effect. And I'm sure one of the main reasons this research worked is you're having a hot drink.
It's the heat. I think the other thing we all forget is so many of these sort of natural remedies for the common cold. And one brilliant thing is steam. And we all forget about that, how brilliant it is just to actually get a bowl of water with some, you know, just boiling hot water, a couple of drops of eucalyptus or tea tree oil, and, you know, a nice sort of towel over your head and boil your head for a few minutes. Or if you've got children, you can make a kind of tent with a blanket on the stairs.
All get in there.
Sit in there with them, you know. And it's cheap,
that?
it costs you nothing.
Yeah, do you really like that?
Well, it's not about whether I like it, it helps.
It doesn't do, it's not a good look if you've got mascara on, though.
Not a great look, no, but, you know, neither is having a terrible cold.
What's the one thing you shouldn't do when you've got a cold?
Go to your doctor. Do not come and see me. Apart from anything else, you'll pick up more bugs in the waiting room.
I think the thing is, we all forget to rest, actually, and if you can actually take a little bit of time out, a cold is an entirely natural thing, and it's your body's way of saying, actually, you should really stop for a while and just take a little bit of a break. Because
don't come into work and spread it around.
If you can't afford anything else, don't give a cold for Christmas. Is that right? All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.